Too scared to just let it go. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Rocket League Sinfonian series. We got one more game tonight. Ginger, would you like to introduce the two games or the two teams that we'll be playing tonight?
Well, we are going to be having Team 10 in OTC. And we've already seen two players from Team 10 playing tonight. Hopefully that was a little bit of a warm-up in that for them to be able to play against OTC. So,
all right, so what are we
goes.
expecting to see tonight? Because the fact that they got that warm-up. So who are you expecting to pop off tonight?
Popster.
Ha.
Hence the name, but obviously, Jared, aka Popster. He's just a crazy player. And we were just talking about him earlier. He's one of those other really high players, and just does really well. But we're seeing Doopy and Swan doing really well as well. Just a communication error with Cool. So now that they're back with Trombone, that balance and that they're used to, plays really well for them.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be interested to see how this works out properly, just because of the fact that, like you said, like Swan and Doopy are now with their teammate. And two of the three are warmed up. You know, they play with Cools, but I'm very interested how this is gonna work out. But while we talk about this, folks, don't forget to make that vote. And will it be Team 10 or OTC? I'm starting up the poll right now, so you can start voting. Make sure to put it in the chat. Team 10. One more time. So, seriously, though, I mean, we just saw what happened with Need Boost. Beard was doing a lot of work. It's kind of the same story with OTC, in my opinion. But I feel that if, I believe, I'm drawing a blank. It's Liger Zero, and who's the third player? Dizanant. That's right. Dizanant. I know it's tough for OTC because Dizanant is a console player. So as long as Dizanant has been working hard, Liger Zero just needs to keep up his work. I've honestly seen him do some really dirty work when it comes to this game. I've seen him do some pretty good plays. So as long as he can keep up with that, I think Popster will be fine. But we'll see. I'm not really sure how we're gonna feel about that. And I see people are coming after me about the way I say Dizanant's name. I apologize. I have a speech impediment. And I think it's the least of our concerns on if I say their name right or wrong. Just please enjoy the show. Thank you. When you're the head of this and you like, I'm sorry, a little like boss.
Your name's gonna be this.
Yeah, right. A little boss mode came out of me going like, I'm the admin guy. I'm the creator. I'm the founder of this thing. You're going to tell me how to say someone's name? Out. Nah, but seriously, I'm not that type of guy. But seriously, Dissonant, you know, I think he's a good player, so we'll see. And I mean, the way they want me to pronounce his name, I guess I got to get into my Jersey accent if you really want me to say Dissonant's name right. All right, so I'm going to say Dissonant's name right. I'm going to say it right like Mr. Sheffield. Yeah, I can get like that. If they want to push me, I can do it. But either way, let's get into the predictions while the crowd will stop putting a bunch of A's in the chat and actually put who they want to see. Who's going to win tonight? Is it going to be Team 10 or OTC? Make the vote. Either type in OTC or put in Team Space 10, the number, please. All right, so Ginger, who do you predict will win tonight?
I'm going to go with OTC. I'm going to go with my man Jared, being chapter brother in that. But also, it's going to be dependent if Liger and Dissonant are, you know, actually holding up. Because we saw what happened with Need Boost. They kind of fell apart a bit, and Beard started having to do a lot more. Same thing can happen with OTC with Jared. So, I'm going to go with OTC as long as they're, you know, holding together.
All right. You know what? I'm going to go with you on that. I'm actually going to be voting OTC myself. The thing about it is, though, even though Team 10 is warmed up, Team 10, from what I've been seeing as a caster, they have this struggle where they have glory moments, in my opinion. Team 10 has glory moments. They have these moments where you can see the potential of something really good. Like, Team 10 looks like they could be a phenomenal team. But then all of a sudden they do these kind of plays that you're kind of just like, no, don't. Like, you're a caster trying to commentate the game, but at the same time you're trying to be a fan of Team 10 and be like, don't do that. No. You know, like, one of the things I keep saying is that, like, Team 10 has this kind of look where all of a sudden the ball goes launching over their heads, and I see all three players already rotating back. You don't have one player when the ball's in the air and no one's challenging it. There's no moment for them someone to grab onto it. You know, someone needs to grab onto that moment when the ball's in the air. Just someone get up. Even if you're going to miss it, get up there, just try to tap it. If Team 10 can grab onto that and start doing that, then my vote will be wrong. But for me, the way I've been watching how the season's been going, I mean, we're already at, what, round 8? It's gonna, in my opinion, I think it's gonna be leading to OTC. But I could see a game 3. I can't really make a call for the games, to be honest. But I can see a game 3.
Yeah.
And if we look over into the chat votes, this is what you guys have been voting. You think that Team 10 will be winning with a 60% of the votes. So all right. So no matter what, someone's gonna win tonight. I'm happy that they voted for Team 10 because there's that moment of being sure of everything. The chat's cracking me up a little bit. Someone made a very vulgar comment that we don't need here, and and then someone else tried to back himself up. Oh man, this is why I don't have the chat up when I cast, because then things like this happen. Oh man, I'm gonna turn that chat off and I'm gonna let the mods do their work. Although that made me laugh. Makes a comment so right. gets muted. Oh, I meant not right. That was good. That gave me a good laugh. So with that being said, it is midnight. Team 10 OTC, lock up, because we are ready to finish the night off with your game. You better give us a darn good game for making me stay up this late when I have to be up by 7. No, I'll be up by 6 in the morning tomorrow. So yeah, this will be interesting. I'm excited for this. But what do you think is the weakness of both teams, Ginger? What do you think OTC? What do you think Team 10 can do that OTC will win? And what do you think? Or sorry, what do you think Team 10 can? What do you think is the weakness of OTC that will allow Team 10 to? I need another monster.
Team 10.
Yes, thank you. I need another monster.
So if Jared starts feeling uncomfortable, and starts trying to do more and more, that's going to allow Team 10 more of a chance of winning. And then with OTC's side, it's going to be the rotations in that you mentioned, everyone pulling back. So, cross platforms not up for everyone. I think that might be me. Whoops. My apologies.
We're missing cross platforms again. Come on, man.
I'm sorry. We're good now.
Look, console players aren't that bad. Until you're stuck in a game of all console players and then you're the only PC and you're like, I can't curse at you guys. Because we do try to keep it clean here on the stream. We try to keep it as professional as possible due to, you know, professional esports as well as, you know,
yes.
Phi Mu Alpha. We're gentleman-like. You know, we may be a fraternity, but we try to stay professional. But when these cameras are off, man, my mouth is running. All right, Ginger, were you able to get back in?
True.
You should be able to just join yourself.
I was like, I'm just gonna wait until it starts up.
Yeah, right. And then
There we go.
Disney should be able to get in.
Unless someone else is.
Or everyone's leaving. They're probably all checking to see if theirs isn't on. They're probably all sitting there going, I don't remember if we did it. Okay, so everyone left as you came back. Good start.
I have a curse.
All right. There we go.
There,
They're
okay.
back. I think they just checked.
There's Team 10.
So let's
They're
get
checking.
OTC back in here. At some point today. Man, I was like, let's make it a good game. I'm tired. I don't want to stay up any later. And what happens? We're having problems getting this game started. Come on, guys. What are we doing? There we go. Popster, Liger. One more?
Is he still having trouble?
I don't know. I don't even know if Dizanat is trying to get in at this point. Dizanat, if you're listening to the stream, you can join now. I believe everyone has it. Come on. Where is he? Alright, let's message. Let's find out what's going on. Whoa. I keep forgetting I have it bound. Or if I press my shift question mark.
He might be trying to join the previous one.
Same as every week, doesn't it? RLSS is the room, and you know the answer to the password. So hopefully once he gets that. And you should be in voice chat with the guys. They should be able to tell you that.
Yeah.
And then we lost Popster and Liger again.
And Doopy.
Last week, and then I put it back.
Yes, we changed it, and then now that the server's fine.
Alright, so we're going to remake the room. There's a good possibility that because of the fact that
It started up.
it started up with a non-cross platform, and then we're gonna see with the cross platform if that will work. Hopefully. We do.
Sorry.
Well, I don't think it was just you. I think Team 10 also maybe had a few people.
This just got in.
And this is why they do PS4 PC only. Alright, well, if you all can leave and join this one, unless you want to play a game off stream and then we have no idea what will happen, and it won't count.
And someone hit the ball. Maybe, possibly.
Oh, so they were queued with... So it was just you, Ginger.
Yeah,
Nice job, bro. Nice.
but this had gotten in, so...
Nice job. Alright, Team 10 is in. Let's get OTC
OTC.
in here. 1, 2. And let me see 3 for OTC. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Hey, he's in, finally! I'm sorry if I just blew everyone's eardrums out. But we can finally move on to game number 1. OTC versus Team 10. Right off the bat, we got a demo. Swan taking out Liger. He was like, oh, you guys don't want to vote for us? You want to take forever to join the game? Let me blow you up. But Pops has said, that's fine. I'll put the first ball in, giving them a 1-0 lead within 10 seconds. That's your chapter brother, right?
Yeah, that's him. Good old Jared. With his popcorn popping off.
Why aren't you as good as them? I'm just kidding. Love you, man. I'm just playing with you. Here we go.
You good?
1 point already in for OTC within the first 10 seconds. Pops are pushing this over into the Team 10 side. Looking to get a little tap. Pushed it a little too far. Does not got a little confused there. Trombone pushing this off the back wall. Centering this up for a teammate. Pops are doing a nice job getting there. Not allowing that to happen. Dissonant. Went to... Whoa! Went to clear and realized he was going to lose that one. Turned around. The ball was about to land on his head. And Popsa did a nice job getting there in time. Oh my lord!
Whoa.
Greatest pass play ever by the own team. That was the shot. That was Doopy's shot. Liger 0 went to clear it out. And Dizanot got in Liger's way. And put that ball in for a Doopy. Game is all tied up now. We're not even a minute into this game. So it's as if it was like 0-0. I'm just going to restart this one over. Ooh!
Just a minute less.
Yeah, exactly. Popster getting that around Swan. And then Doopy was able to clear it out. Liger, 50-50, goes straight back up. Ooh, Doopy whiffing that one. He had no boost, so he couldn't get up high enough for that shot anyway. Popster all by himself, centering the ball up. Liger just got there, but the ball went way too high anyway. Pass to Swan to center. Trombone doing the good call, backing off. Kind of sitting there, though. The net is open. Trombone should have just rotated back. This could be dangerous. A little confusion. Popster trying to play that one really slow and control that one. Liger pushing that. Doopy doing a nice job clearing this over the other side. Dissonant right there, able to get in the way. Ball centering up for Team 10. Trombone put it back in the corner. Centering up again. Popster was prepared for that. Dissonant taking out Trombone. Popster trying to push this one. Ooh, pushes Doopy out of the way. Getting the ball over another Team 10 player. One more. Got it over Swan, but it was in the corner anyway. Trombone was able to clear that one. Popster looking to put a shot in. Swan doing a nice job, bicycle kicking and getting the clear. Liger looking to center that one. Dissonant coming up, challenging, nicely done. Centering that ball up, Popster versus Swan. Popster wins, but it hit off the back wall so hard that we're actually moving over to the OTC side. Popster going to take this up. Looks like he might do a ceiling shot. Trombone was able to get in the way in time. Ooh, Doopy and Swan getting a little confused there. It's all centered up now. Doopy doing a good job clearing that. Two players of Team 10 both went to do an aerial. Both ran out of boost. So they're going to have to retreat quickly. Popster tried to put a shot on. Doopy was able to clear it. Swan now trying to control this ball over Popster. Get it over Dissonant. Ooh, Dissonant got a touch on him, so he was not able to continue with that. Trombone trying to center that up. Popster doing a nice job clearing this one out. Kind of a ping pong game right now with the last 2 minutes. What needs to happen if someone wants to put in Ginger?
There's just a lot of bouncing back and forth, it seems to be. They just need to have the follow-up. We've been seeing these issues in other games as well, where it's just going back and forth, and you don't have that other player ready for that hit.
Yeah. Two players in the corner for Team 10. Not the best place you want to be. Popster wants to put that shot in, but hitting the crossbar. Doopy was able to get a little touch on it to direct it off. Is not setting this up for Popster. Popster getting it past Trombone. Almost looks like Trombone's been boost starved a lot right now. Is not trying to control it. But Doopy was able to control with it. Liger. Oh, went to put the shot on. Got denied. Is not versus Doopy. Doopy looking to center this up, but Popster is in the net again. I think in my opinion, if Team 10 is looking to put a shot on to OTC, someone needs to try to center the ball, whether they want to be on the side or not. Their second player, who originally would go for the shot, needs to just demo Popster, and then the third player can come up and put that ball in. That's the strategy of beating these teams, with one very high tier, and one kind of low mid tier, and one low tier. That's the way of beating these teams. It's just purely taking out the high tier. This is basically, that was the strategy of Sinfonian Series Season 1. Just take out the high seed player and let the rest of the team do the magic. It's kind of how we did it last season. That's what I was expecting to see in Group B, was a lot of Season 1 gameplay, and Group A to do a lot more work. But I've been surprised. Group B's been doing some pretty good work. So we're coming down to the last few seconds here. 5 seconds left in regulation time. And these guys do not want me to go to sleep. The ball is on the ground, and we are in overtime in Game 1.
Seems game audio's out.
What's up?
The game audio's out.
For what?
Not going through.
For the stream?
For stream. Yeah.
Who said? Someone said that, or you're just not hearing it?
Yeah, Caleb.
No, it's on. I don't know why. Now it's out.
It's out of
Now
sync.
I have it out.
Oh.
If it's out of sync, that's on your side, I believe. It's not our side.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we are now 40 seconds in. Dizanot and Pops are pushing this over. Centering up. Oh no, a little confusion there. And Liger putting the ball in and letting OTC win the overtime 50 seconds into it. Nice job to OTC to take that one. That was a bit of a rough one.
Yeah. Sticking down on the 1-1 until an overtime for just the first game.
Oh, Popster being a bad boy and putting RLSS Season 2 champion a little too early. You better take that off by next game. You better take that off by next game. No, no, no. We did not allow that. But anyway, OTC winning by 1 point. I mean, what could have changed, honestly, Ginger? What do you think could have changed this out? That it looks almost dead even from both teams.
Yeah. Except OTC's got a few more saves, so Team 10 shots were a little more accurate. But like you said, they need to be pulling out those defenders from the net to be able to get an opening for them to actually shoot. Also, using the backboard instead of the corners would benefit as well.
No, you're right about that.
Because those corner reads are really easy to do.
They're much easier. It's lined up with the goal line, so it's not hard for them to read that one. So you're right about that, and they really should try to emphasize on using the backboard a little bit more. And that may allow Team 10 to take Game 2, but we are going to move into Game 2, and we can only let their actions decide who will win this one. Team 10 is really going to need this victory if they're going to try to keep up with TRP from their victory. Excuse me. Oh, and the ball's going straight to the crossbar. Doopy and Swan went for it. And Doopy put the ball in, giving the first point in Game 2 for Team 10. Oh, the bump. Dissonant took out Popster. Didn't even try to reset. And that gave the point away to Team 10. So we're about 20 seconds into this game. And, oh, excuse me. Man, my voice is going from 3 games of casting back to back. Team 10 is now holding the lead 1-0, but down 1-0 in the series. Doopy doing a nice job putting this on the backboard, just like we said. It's almost as if they have the stream on. Whoa, a lot of money on the screen. I couldn't see anything there. Swan doing a nice job controlling this one, throwing off the rotations a little bit. And nicely done. Good shot from Trombone, putting a second point in for Team 10, and we're not even 1 minute into this game yet.
And it's like they were listening in, or somehow magically understood what needed to be done.
When when Maeswan made that control hit, you saw all 3 players turn around, and all 3 players went for it, leaving an open shot for Trombone. And that's all they need to do. They need to screw the rotation up. Speaking of screwing up rotations, Trombone's the only one back. Dissonant looking to center this one up. Oh, just messed that one up. Swan controlling this one up. Putting it into the center for a teammate. Dissonant was able to clear it just in time. Doopy's going to try to control this one around 2 OTC players. Whoa, Liger Zero coming out of nowhere. Liger's just being that beautiful wild card for OTC. Dissonant getting it to Liger Zero. Liger Zero tried to get it past Doopy. Doopy was able to block him. Oh, Swan almost reading Popster. Popster was able to get it around just in time. A great pass, but Liger Zero was not there. It even pulled out Doopy just enough. Popster looking to take the shot in. No one in the net. Putting the first point in for OTC, giving them a 1 point deficit to Team 10.
Yeah, it just looked like Swan didn't get the best of touches. It would have been a lot better to be hitting off of the side wall there, but it ended up actually hitting it more towards the center, leaving it wide open for Popster just to take that into the net.
So we are just getting 2 minutes into this game. Team 10 is holding the lead 2-1 in Game 2. They're going to need this point if they want to see a Game 3. and really try to survive in the series, because these last few weeks are going to be very important, especially because Team 10 has a bye next week. So if they lose this game, they will have to verse TRP and win. Oh, and Doopy went the wrong way. Like a Zero gets a beautiful long shot goal across the net, tying up the game.
Man, I've done that so many times, and it's just the worst feeling. Is it versus the look and everything?
Sometimes it's hard to tell which way you need to turn your stick. And that's why I like to try to get out of ball cam, to kind of recollect on where my car is, allowing me when I go back into ball cam, I know which way to go. Swan almost putting a shot on, hitting the crossbar though. Tie game, and we are past the halfway mark of this game too. Game is really slowing down here, and we're staying in the corner. Team 10 is resorting back to corner passing. There's the back pass. Nicely done to Doopy, and perfect shot, giving them the 1 point lead. Right when I said the corner stuff, man. Great shot, great pass. Honestly, Doopy got a good angled shot there, but it was Trombone that really put that pass right where Doopy needed to be. So Team 10 is now holding the lead with 1 point, 3-2. They got 2 minutes left to hold this lead if they want to see a game 3. And I believe that'll be the first game 3 we'll see tonight.
Yes, it would be.
Ooh, does not putting it on the crossbar. Pops went to follow that up. Missing that one. Liger Zero trying to follow this one. Ooh. A little confusion out of some of the players. Rotation was thrown off. Trombone looking to do it again. Off the backboard. Oh, good try. Popster is now prepared for that. He's going to have to switch it up. Oh, Doopy doing a little aerial tricks there. Got lucky that it just missed the side. Ran out of boost on his way up. So Liger and Pops are going to do a dance around the ball. Pops are doing a nice job getting that ball around. Almost all Team 10 players. But then Demos, Trombone. The ball is on the back. Pops are doing a nice job getting back in time again. Trombone trying to get a pinch off the back wall. Failed at that one. So we're staying on the Team 10 side, slowly rolling over to the OTC side. Pops are challenging Swan. Swan has no boost again. It's almost every time the camera switches to Swan, he just does not have boost. Oh my lord. The ball was right there. They had an open shot. 2 Team 10 players went in, bumped each other, and saved it. But they're still in the lead, 3-2, with 41 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, no, we keep flipping to these players, and they're out of boost on Team 10. They're just eating it away. Trying to keep this game fast.
30 seconds left. The ball is going back over to the OTC side. Popster back in time. Trombone winning that one. That's the hard part, is that every time Popster goes to clear it, a player is there. Nice shot from Doopy as he put that ball in.
Great pass. Bouncing off of that lower portion, popping it up high enough for Doopy to be able to spike it down.
So Team 10 is now in the lead by 2 points, 4-2, with 17 seconds left in game 2. This is looking like it's going to be nice and secured for Team 10. So we will actually be able to see a game 3. Counting down the last 10 seconds of regulation time. And we are sitting on the OTC side. So I can guarantee that this game is going to Team 10. Nice job to them. Team 10 winning by 2 points that round after losing excuse me, last game by 1 point. That's pretty good for them,
yeah.
You know, to come back to that.
I mean, look, they took 8 shots. I mean, and it's crazy. And Owen speed's actually a little high. That's bouncing back.
It's working for him.
While OTC only took 4 shots, half the amount. So they each got 50% of their shots. So with that percentage, Team 10 is going to win it out with the 8 shots. And it doesn't seem that the other 2 shots that OTC made were quite on net because there's no saves on Team 10's side. So very good job. Almost all the goals from Team 10 were assists. Those backboard passes and whatnot.
But here's where things can also get a little scary. Remember how I always say Team 10 has glory moments. They have these moments where things just look right, they click, they do well. But when they do that, they sometimes slip back into this weird thing. Trombone has been doing a really good job staying on top of not slipping back into that. So hopefully he can do that here in Game 3, tied up in the series, 1-1. And Popster looking to take an early lead right off the bat. Nice job by him. 6 seconds into the game, it only takes 6. Right off the kickoff, Popster pushing that ball, hitting the back wall, following that up over all 3 Team 10 players, giving them the 1-0 lead within 6 seconds of Game 3. OTC and Popster mostly are looking to not lose this. Popster trying to control this one. It's going to be high. Centering this ball up for a teammate, but Dizzinat just whiffing that one. Swan just needs to get that over Liger and couldn't. Centering up. No one rotated back to...
Swan got rid of Popster for that play.
Oh, he did. You're right.
Yeah, that got rid of that aggression.
Which really did work out for Team 10, so good on Swan for doing so. Those are the things that you don't see on the camera all the time. Those are things you don't get to see on the scoreboard. Even though it adds to their score, when players do demos and when they bump and stuff like that, that really is a huge game changer. We're getting into 1 minute in this game. Trombone trying to do another pass off the backboard. Pops was able to clear it all. Pops are staying up with this one. Looking for a teammate, passing it into the center. Liger not able to get up there in time. Too many defenders there. Dizzinat needs to come up. Hits this ball out. This is where things can get a little scary. It's off the back wall. Dizzinat just missing that shot. OTC needs to really watch and take notes of Popster. When he clears the ball, he's also following it. He doesn't just hit it and then kind of go, oh, pretty ball. He's like, that's my ball, and follows that one up and then tries to center it for a teammate. Speaking of centering, it's all centered up in front of the net. Slowest shot I've ever seen here in Sinfonian series, and it worked out for Dizzinat. Trombone came out and froze up. Trombone also literally froze.
Yeah.
His things are all right. His ping is okay. He's moving. Good. All right. Maybe he just thought it was over from there. So OTC in the lead now. 2-0. 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Swan doing a nice job reading that one. Liger cannot stop that one. What a great team pass out of Team 10 and putting a point in. Oh, it wasn't even a team pass. It was Popster. And Swan read that and put that ball in. Giving them a point on the board. It's 2-1 now. 3 minutes left on the clock. Team 10 is only down by 1. This is the last game of the series. Almost all centered up. DP turning around. Trombone went to center that. All 3 players of Team 10 are up. Now all 3 players are dropping back. This is what I'm talking about. Someone needs to challenge. Trombone tried to challenge, but he wasn't in position for it. Swan putting that ball in. Swan is cooking up, and we are all tied up in Game 3. Oh man, we might.
He's just managing to carry this ball all the way across.
Swan, I have a good feeling Team 10 has the stream up, because what did I say? Take notes and watch Popstar as he clears the ball. He also follows through, and literally Swan just did that. It was textbook play. Popster now trying to clear this one out. OTC a little shaken in their boots. The game is all tied up by Team 10 when they had an early lead. And Team 10 is showing at halftime, we're not someone you can just sleep on. Popster trying to control this one. Swan doing a nice job messing around with Popster. Ooh, the ball going off the backboard. Doopy went to take the shot. Wasn't the greatest angle. Good try, though. Those are hard angles. Oh, no. Team 10 a little discombobulated. One of my favorite words, by the way. Just throwing it out there. Over Doopy's head from that clear. Doopy needs to get rid of this. He does. Pops is the only man back. Pops is drawn out of the net. Oh, Swan went a little too early there. Oh no! That would have been a beautiful play, but Swan just jumped a little too early. He's got ants in his pants. Tried to play that a little too quickly. Doopy now denying the push from the OTC. Trombone looking to put the shot in. Gets blocked. Off the back wall. Swan trying to recorrect himself up in the air. Why do I say recorrect? He should be. He's correcting himself in the air. It's late. I'm tired. Game is still tied up. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Whoa, director mode. Please. Trombone looking to travel the ball up. Dribbling it on the wall. Trying to get around Popster. Popster was able to deny that. We're 1 minute left in regulation time. There's a good chance that we might see overtime. Liger Zero went to put the shot in. Trombone was able to save that one. Nicely done. Popster looking to possibly take a ceiling shot. Here it is. It's right there. Oh, just blocked by Doopy. Good read by Doopy on that one. Oh my God. Trombone blocking, pushing this one over, and the ball going in. Team 10 looking like a fierce. Oh my God, they're such a fierce team. Such a scary moment for that ceiling shot to almost go in, and then Trombone took advantage of it, pushed that ball all the way over, and put that in. Nicely done. So Team 10 is in the lead. Never mind. And we are all tied up. Popster, can I commentate, please? As I was going to say, Team 10 was in the lead, but Popster right off the kickoff put that ball in. Tying the game up again. Popster saying, you're not going to bed, randomized. Not yet. 30 seconds left in game 3. And there's a good chance we might see an overtime. OTC wants to live their name. They want to get into overtime and chill. Oh, that ball's going straight to the net. And Trombone said, I'm not down for that. So put another point in. 18 seconds left in this game. Trombone doing a good job. He rotated back, played the half court, cut off. And instead of just trying to push it onto the OTC side, he was able to put the ball in and break that tie game. 15 seconds left in the game. What does OTC need to do if they want to win this last 10 seconds?
They need to just put the pressure on. They need to put everything they can into the pressure. Demos everything, but it looks like the ball's going to be heading towards their side, ending the match.
And with that, one more point by me, Swan Jr.
Just to make sure.
Nicely done by him. Trombone doing a great pass. And Junior put that in. It looks like we were going to have to save yet another replay. The high tier players are not listening, and they are leaving. Nice game by them. Instead of the wiggles, they're going to do a car wiggle.
Entire car. Wow.
The entire car is going to do it this time. All right, just had to save that. Apologize about that, folks. But my God, what a game. Team 10 taking that last game 5-3. Was going to be 4-3, but then Team 10 said, nah, we want to put one more in.
Yeah, we're just gonna
put that one in. And that's good for them because now they're once again neck and neck with TRP. They are not letting them get anywhere farther away from them. What a game. So,
I mean, Swan this game was just killing it.
Oh, he took it all.
He was at the right place in the right time.
Oh, yeah. 100% agree with that. It was looking good from Swan. And speaking of Swan, I'm looking to possibly even get Swan in here. I would like to talk to that man because he literally heated up like crazy at the end there. So I want to talk to him if we can get him in here. But good game to both of them. And there he is, the man.
Yo. Me. Not show too much chest hair.
Yeah. So much pride came out of him. Look at my chest hair. So that's how you won. He was just like, oh, you win?
Yeah.
So, Swan, congratulations on that win. You guys are keeping up with TRP. Nicely done there. What was going on in the comms, man? You just out of nowhere just started coming out of nowhere. You just turned on the fire and was able to take on even Popster, even the higher seed player. You were able to take him on. What was going on with that?
we were just staying relaxed, hyper aggressive. We didn't care that Jared was high tier. Like Team 10 has gotten to the point, like our stats don't show for it. Like the win losses, goals scored, all that jazz. It doesn't show the caliber team that Team 10 is. We no longer care what rank people are.
Okay.
We don't care. We're just going to go out and try to play our best. Last week was unfortunate. I actually had my controller was broken for that match.
Oh, really?
I had to change my control scheme. I actually went out and bought a new controller today.
Oh my god.
So yeah, there was a lot of stuff that went on last Sunday as far as like just mental stuff and equipment stuff. Today let's just relax, play good Rocket League, and just do what we can.
Yeah, well, you played some good Rocket League, that's for sure, my friend. But and even ESPN is agreeing with that one.
By the way, the Kings are tied with the Coyotes. 3-3.
Oh, good to know. I don't really watch sports that much anymore ever since I've been starting this. This is my sport. By the way, the TRP is tied up with Team 10.
Good.
Yeah, good. As he's rubbing his hands there. But yeah, man.
No, I mean, but good job, the TRP pulling the sweep.
Yeah, seriously.
That was awesome.
On Need Boost.
That was very nice.
We were Team 10. Team 10 was just chilling. We were warming up, playing, and I had the stream going, and they were asking questions like, "Guys, TRP may sweep Need Boost," and they're like, "Nah, no, they're not." And then all of a sudden, that second game going to overtime, that was really good. Good job, TRP.
Yeah, no, that was an excellent job by them. An excellent job by your team as well. You guys really did put up a good fight. It was a little shaky. You guys did prove me wrong, which makes me happy, honestly. You know, one of my things I was always worried about is the inconsistency from Team 10. You guys, like, you have this consistency of having this, like, we got spark moments and then they're gone. So what is that about? Like, you guys have your spark moments and you don't. This time it didn't happen. It like almost looked like Trombone took off and then you just decided, all right, Trombone, I like what you're doing. I'm gonna follow you, and then even Doopy just stuck with it. What was going on with that?
It just comes down to being in the right moment, being that right spot, right time thing. It's being able to take opportune shots and doing other things other than goal scoring to provide benefit to the team. We've talked at length before during other streams that the game doesn't account points for other valuable actions. It doesn't actually. I don't think it actually contributes. Does it? The score, does it contribute points for demos?
Yes, it does. It? You get demolition points. It's like 10 points.
It doesn't. Okay, it doesn't show up in the scorecard, but I guess it's there in the score.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, centering's superfluous as far as I think the game's concerned, as far as like assigning points. But bumps. Like bumping it isn't assigned points for. Bumping someone out of the way, those are advantageous. There are other ways to contribute to your team than being a goal scorer, and I think Team 10 as a whole is doing a lot of those things really well. If someone's not striking the ball well, someone else is able to step up and put the ball in the net. Doopy being our diamond player, just sometimes it's just not on. And the same goes for Trombone and myself. If we're just not on, then it means someone else has to step up. And I think we just saw that today. It's not a big deal. It's not a slight to any player. It's just sometimes you don't play well.
Yeah, no, you're right. But hey, man, you guys did play well tonight. Congratulations to you guys. You were able to take out OTC. So Team 10 is looking. You guys are still looking good. You know, I'm liking this because the drama is feeling good. So next week, TRP will be versing OTC. Who do you think is going to win that game next week after what you just saw tonight?
I honestly don't know. I think it's going to be a lot of what we saw tonight. I think we're going to see two evenly matched teams for the most part. Because that first game, it was real tough. Like, I felt like we were controlling the ball more, but the score doesn't really show that. I honestly don't know between TRP and OTC who's going to win. And now, especially now that TRP swept Need Boost, like I'm leaning towards TRP. The addition to Star Wars Juice to TRP is a huge boost to that team.
Yeah.
They added a really good player. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and say TRP is going to win that game, and I don't want them to. But I think TRP is going to win that game.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I like how you say that. But yeah, congratulations to you guys once again. I'm happy to see that both teams are stepping up. It's looking a lot better for you guys, and that's what we wanted to see. So, folks, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We have one more game of round 8 that will be on Sunday. This always seems to happen where we have like 1 week with all games on one day and then one game on like another day, and then we have a week of spread out, and then it goes back to this, whatever it may be. So Sunday will be Ditto Dudes, and everyone likes to make fun of the way I speak. Ditto Dudes versus Mysticats, my team, which will be this Sunday, and that will also be a very important game, seeing that S2 lost, right?
No, they won.
No, they did
They
win.
won.
No, I was there for that.
No, S2. yes. S2 won. No, they lost. They lost against Ditto Dudes, and that's where I got confused.
Yeah,
They won that game. So basically, this game, Mysticats needs to look to win this game, and that could give them the lead. And then I believe S2 then has, they have a bye the next week, and Mysticats will be versus TEO for that one. So that'll be very interesting to see how this will work. So I'm very excited for this. So folks, if you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit that follow button so you know when we go live. All the bits and subs really do help us out. They go right back into PMAHGN. They go right into RLSS, and a lot of part of the proceeds also go to Sinfonian Education Foundation. So we appreciate that, folks. Ginger, do you have anything before we were going to get off tonight?
No, great games tonight from everyone. Very surprising things, adding to the drama. Wonderful.
Yes.
And thank you, everyone, for coming out, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, Ginger, thank you very much for commentating with me. I know it's been a long night for the two of us, but we made it through. So, and thank you, everyone, for joining us out one more time. Hopefully, we will see all of you again on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Mysticats versus Ditto Dudes. I'm Randomize. He is Ginger. Congratulations once again to Team 10 and me, Swan Jr. We're getting out of here, and we'll be moving on to Sunday's stream. So we'll see you there. Have a great night.